What should women not be tolerating in 2026?
A month where we're really celebrating women, and we really are recognizing the importance of women. I mean, there's no life without us.
Preach it, girl.
Yes, I'm looking forward to tell you guys more about my journey, challenges, and why I joined. And yes,
I love that. So yes, let's start right there. What inspired you? What's inspired you to do pageants? And how's it going so far?
Well,
Sean Paul there with We Be Burning. I played you a truckload of other good songs. And if you've just tuned in, welcome to The Breakfast Show. It's exactly 7:07. I love saying double numbers. It just feels like a little twinkle. Before we paid some bills, before we started the show, we were talking about international and local news. So if you heard what is happening in Mzansi, I don't know, all you have to know is that I hope and pray we are not contributors, or at least, extending our finances to the upkeep of President Jacob Zuma. We just hope that our money is going towards the things that it needs to be going to, right? We also spoke about Zola 7 being in the studio, living it up. I have to be honest with you, I don't know when last I heard a Zola 7 song. We're going all the way to 9 o'clock. A little birdie told me that we have an interview today, so looking forward to that. And she's female, so izinto zihamba ngolayini because it is Women's Day weekend. What are you up to? How are you spoiling the women in your life? If you happen to be a woman yourself and you're taking yourself out, what does that look like? And as you would know, the question of the day is, what should women not be tolerating in 2026? I do have a few voice notes of very opinionated sounding women. So if you happen to have an opinion as well, send those through. But we still have time, not only for good vibes, but for good conversation. And you're listening to Cosmo FM, nothing but the best.
When we say we're nothing but the best, we really do mean it.
Played you there, Angie Stone, the late, the beautiful Angie Stone with I Wish I Didn't Miss You. Who do you miss? Tell me, I can keep secrets. I promise I can. And before that, I played you Fergie with Glamorous. My playlist today is 1000% to all the fabulous, fearless women of Mzansi and abroad.
The time has just gone 7:30 this morning with Johannesburg at 10 degrees, and these are your news making the headlines. President Cyril Ramaphosa undertakes a guided tour to Sasol's Secunda operation led by President and Chief Executive Officer Simon Baloyi, and President Cyril Ramaphosa again to deliver a keynote address at the 2026 National Women's Day commemoration event in the Union Building, Pretoria. More news at the top of the hour.
Credo V. Daniels with all the girls, and he was probably talking about all the girls in studio. If you've just tuned in, you are listening to Cosmo FM, nothing but the best, and we are in conversation with a young lady by the name of Akhona, who is not only inspiring us in studio, but I hope certainly inspiring you if you're listening. So, Akhona, I would love to find out who inspires you as far as all the women in your life. If you are to give a shout out, who's on your list, and tell us why.
Well, shout out to my mom. She's the most strongest lady I have seen. You know, in most difficult times in life, she just keeps on going, striving. And I'll be wondering, how on earth do you actually do that?
How are you doing this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then one thing also she taught me about is hope, having hope and believing in yourself, regardless of whatever challenge you're going through in life. Just believe in it. Like, I mean, Mrs. Wibati, I can vuleng a pay.
Come on now.
Yes, meaning there's nothing that could never pass. So eventually you'll be okay. Yeah. She's my role model.
I love that. Shout out to all the moms, the aunts, so all the women that we get to see live their lives, so that, you know, we can flourish, so to speak. So Akhona, tell us, how do people support you in your journey? How do people follow on, and how can they contribute in one way or another?
Okay, so in this journey of modeling, it isn't just competitions, but what they could help me on the side is voting. Yes, so how the votes work is we vote through using money.
Mm-hmm.
So a certain money contains a certain number of votes. So let's say number of 500 votes, maybe 100 rand, for example. Yes, that's how they could vote. And also on my socials, yes, they could go there and look and support, like my pictures, look how I'm actually going through my journey, and the socials that they could find me on Facebook, I am Nsibande as Akhona. If you need spelling, it is NSIBANDES.Akhona. And then on Instagram, I am Akhona.s. Yes.
Well, you heard it here for yourself. And if you want to contribute to Akhona's journey, if you are inspired to do what she's doing, which isn't just pageantry, but I would like to say advocating as a young woman. Akhona, we're about to finish this show, so I'm not going to put you on the spot, but I will ask you what your Women's Day message is to any young females, old, young, everything in between. What do you have to say on this Women's Weekend?
So to every woman out there, you should to every woman out there fighting, building and healing, leading, we see you. I mean, we will celebrate you. Yeah, that is the message that I have for them. And happy Women's Month, actually, entirely.
Love it. Well, first and foremost, happy Women's Day to you. Happy Women's Day to Alessa. Happy Women's Day in advance to all the women that not only guide us, but as Akhona say, that allow us to heal, right? Because that's the goal. I would like to think the goal in this life is to heal, is to grow, and just blossom in any shape or form. Literally 5 minutes to go. I probably can sneak in one last song before your news headlines, but it's been a palm-pleasing pleasure. Let's do this again, same time, same place, next week, Saturday. If you are traveling, if you are out and about, be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, what would that be? Well, I'll have you guess oohs and ahs for next week. But on that note, God bless and have yourself not only an amazing week, but an amazing weekend. Love and light.